Mic check 1 2. Let's go. Ready? And we're live in 3 2. I feel like my volume is a little bit low. Okay, 3 2 1. Let's go. All right. That music is too loud. There we go. And so let's begin. Let's see what the markets have for us today. We only have like 13 minutes to 12, so let's do a quick analysis and then we'll do yesterday's trade review. Actually, we can just do it real quick. So we'll do a review later. Actually, let's just do it right now. So yesterday we kind of consolidated because this is the period where I trade after this 4-hour closure before 1 p.m. and nothing much happened, but we did manage to get an entry. My stop loss was up here and we were in profits for a while, and then it was just in drawdown, and then the market opened and just like that it just jumped down to 1:1. And I reduced my risk by half to half, and then my TP was just here, but unfortunately, as you see, the market did not come down. It just kept on going up, and at 5 p.m. PST, deposit actually no, it was taken out, I think with this one, or either at 4:50 or the 5 p.m. candle here on the 5-minute or whatever took us out. So we did take a 0.5% loss over there, which is good. At least we reduced that risk. So let's see what we have for today. Let me get rid of that, and we don't need that, and yeah, that one can stay, no worries. Actually, we don't need it. What is that? That one can stay. Now let's go quickly to the monthly, because I believe where we have been, we don't need this. This was for yesterday. Thank you so much. Okay, looking at this, I see we are too bullish. We are just bullish, and I believe this is where we are working to get to. Let's pull up those levels. On the monthly, I see that we've reached that level over there. We'll see that level when we go to the weekly time frame, because it's OWH, so all weekly high. In terms of the monthly, we are heading towards this resistance level up here. So all this is a zone right there. So I think this is where we're heading to. These highs over here, that is where we are heading to. Best believe it. Will we get up there? I don't know, but that's an old monthly, old monthly high, and I feel like that is where we're going to. In case this is the highs that they did today, then we do have this level here and these other levels. I will see them clearly when you go to the down to a weekly time frame. I only have 10 minutes. That's good the way we've taken out that high. You can see that beautiful rejection. So this is something, of course, I would have taken a short from. So will they come to contest that area again, or will we see another consolidation like we saw yesterday? Probably, but we'll see how that goes. In terms of the weekly, this is also an old weekly high, and it's also an old monthly high. So that's like a weekly candle, and that's the high of that candle, and it's old because it happened a long time ago. This is from July. This is from July this year, and that is where we're heading to. Those are usually sources of liquidity. There's orders there, or anybody going short, their stop losses are up there. The market will want to draw to that. So I think that's it with levels on the weekly. Let's go see the daily, what we have. There we go. Looking to the left, first of all, we did have this gap here. This is actually an imbalance right there. Well, those candles are not touching, but that is nothing to worry about. I don't know why yesterday we didn't. That should have been marked, because this rejection here going to the downside could have, given us some more confidence to take a good shot. But it's all good. Since we came up here, I don't think we need to use it again, because we'll have this level here marked as an previous day high and low using this indicator right there. Previous day high and low. So that level right there is well taken care of. So coming down, we do have this previous day open price here, which I think is important to have. So I'll have it, but for only this session. That was the monthly level, I believe, right? Yes, so that goes to the monthly pool. I don't know what this one is. Oh, this is what we're drawing right now. So that's an the last down candle before we went up, and it's on the daily time frame. So we're gonna pull it up to just after today, and I think that's it. I don't see anything else unless we want to mark the half of this week, which we don't have to. So let's go down to up. This is something that I want to see us get down to. If we break below this low, this down candle before we went up, if we close below here, then this will be the next target to come to. But so far, monthly bullish, weekly bullish, even though we've seen that rejection in the daily is bullish. We do have only 7 minutes, so let's be quick. Thank you for the person who's joined in. Please like the video, and please do leave a comment, but no pressure though. Don't get me wrong, but I'm excited you're there with me. I think that's it on the daily. We either come to contest this high one more time, or if they're done, then we're looking at this level here, and then and I believe those are enough points to make something. 50 points, that's good. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, did I add anything? Yeah. This goes to the daily pool. Now let's go to the 4-hour. We don't have any levels in the near future. I like this, that there is no imbalance all up to here. We have to note that, because those imbalances, I'm telling you, they work some magic. Right there we have to mark that imbalance. So it's a 4-hour volume imbalance, right? And that has to be blue, my guy. And check it to just right there. It says 11 p.m. tomorrow, right there. So if we do cross, see what this candle did, and then it just went up. If we are coming down, then I believe we are contesting this manipulation right here. So this could be a really nice target of this previous 4-hour, and I feel like it could be a little bit late, but it's okay. Once they hit the discount, which will be the half of this candle, which we'll draw later, we can see if they can come back to this premium zone, the half part of the 4-hour, to see if they can come and take that low. But this move, the way it came down and they went up, ideally they're supposed to go up, but now when it's failing, then we can see them now come down the right way, because this was the right intention, and then seems like they went up, did some manipulation, now they're shooting down. But in the meantime, a high time frame level is this week over here, this level right here. And you can see where this 4-hour closed and where this one opened. We do have a little gap over there. Interesting, right? That those levels are just right there together. That is not a coincidence. So that is also a beautiful zone to offload positions, or even look for position to capitalize when it rejects to the upside, and on a smaller time frame we can get some good gains from that, in and out. Now I need to see this on a need to push this a little bit so it's not that big, and I think that's it for the 4-hour. We only have 4 minutes to to 12, so I think that's it. There's no other impact. Yo, my guy, I can see. Okay, it looks like it's too much noise, but you know, if I just do this bump 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 back to a clean chart, but we need these levels when we go down to a lower time frame. No imbalance, so what would cause price to go up the half of this week? And I'm gonna have it there. So when we go down to a lower time frame, you'll see that there will be something that will coincide, if that's a word. Yeah, so this is that for our EQ. Yeah, we'll know when we go down to a lower time frame. You'll see there's gonna be something here, most probably. So let's go down to a 1 hour. Look at guys, what is that? That half point is support, like on a 1 hour time frame. Now we need to be careful because I'm thinking that's a 1 hour, that's a 1 hour order block. That's a 1 hour down candle before we went up. So that is can be like a strong support to shoot and go up further. So we have to watch for that. If that fails, then this is the next level and that low, and then the previous day EQ, and then we have all these levels that we can look for something. And I think that's it. If this rejects, then we can look at this high and this level, and maybe if it's animated, maybe even up to here. So I'm just gonna go down. This is nice. Down candle going up with this fair value gap. If it comes and closes somewhere here, meaning this fair value gap, this gap right here on the 30-minute is failing, that is like a huge indication that hey, we could be going down further. Otherwise, you have to keep in mind that we are bullish, but also we've reached a high time frame level. So the other thing we can see, if it doesn't want to come either up here or down here, we can just consolidate in here. So we have to be careful because on days of consolidation, they usually take positions that are up and down, and nobody is allowed to make money. So we have to be very careful with our trade management. So looking at the 15-minute, we have a lot of these fair value gaps, and I give them utmost importance on the 5-minute time frame, because all of this, there's no imbalance. So if this is to keep on going down, this is a walk in the park. But we also have to be careful with this level, with this order block right here. That's this last down candle before we went up. I don't know if that is something to worry about, but for now we have to mark this one that they left up here, and they will, you know, kind of give us a good story of what price wants to do in the near future of this session. So that's the most important one, and this is also important. You can also get there and go down, so let me just have it there as well. But the farthest one to me is usually the most important. Now what I do, pull up this indicator that shows me the previous 4 hour whatever, not that one but this one, and then I draw this box so I can always be in perspective of the previous 4 hour candle, premium and discount. If you've been watching my streams now, this is now kind of repetitive. I don't have to mark this, but just do it anyway for fun. And this one here, it's now 12 and we are late, but it's all good. It's all good. If we are late, it's okay. We just look for a trade at 12:30. If not, we look for a desperate trade at 1 p.m. If not, so be it. Well and good, no pressure. Close that right there. This one stays, and we have all the levels that we need now. We are now in discount, right? So we can't, so this is premium, this is discount, the previous 4 hour. Now we want to buy when we're here, we want to sell when we're here. Now I like this, and because now I believe that we can see some bearish moves But based on the 1 hour, this setup is a bullish setup. And coming down to the 30 minutes, this is a bullish setup. We hit that down candle before we went up, and already we are seeing rejection to the upside. But the more we go down, then it's now kind of becoming like a bearish setup, right? Because we do have this up candle, then we went down. We can easily come in here and shoot to the downside. So because we are in the previous 4-hour premium, then I do favor going short. It's that simple. If we are wrong, we're wrong. If you're right, we collect the moolah, baby. This one goes to 1 p.m. and this one to 4-hour EQ, and just like that, we are done. I usually like to have at least a 5-minute level that I can target, and I'm not seeing one in the near future. There's no imbalance, everything is covered. The only one I see is this little bit of unfinished business here, right there. Right there. It's just a tiny one. Okay. That is unfinished business. So will that be used? I don't know. What I'm gonna do is I don't want to. Let me just say extend right, and I will save some time for us. It's this one right here, if we ever get there. Otherwise, no inefficiency on the 5-minute. 10 minutes, no inefficiency, all up until I think this is the 4-hour volume imbalance. That is important. Let me pull it to the future. And we had 2 of those 4-hour. Okay, this one, and then we saw another one. Wait a minute, where's the other one? I believe there were 2, right? Yeah, this one right here, camouflaging right there. Okay, so I think we do have a spot we can come to. It's not 5 minutes, it is 4 hours, and I think I've extended it so much. So up to 1 p.m. right there, and we are ready to rumble. So if we are coming down, then that is the zone that I will be watching out for. So which is perfect actually, because it's just below this 4-hour low, which is a very nice place to aim for liquidity. So I'll have that marked, and I'll have it marked as a 4-hour low, previous 4-hour candle low. And guys, we're good now. We are good. And after this is that 1-hour order block. Do I need to have it marked? Maybe. Will it not confuse us? This is the down candle, and we're seeing rejection from there and going up. Anyway, I'll just have it there, but just keep in mind that it's on the 1 hour, and we're seeing some rejection to the upside. Now, if coming down, we do have a 5-minute candle closure below this level, then I do believe that we can easily keep on going down. This is that 4-hour EQ. Let me just remember what that looks like. Okay, the EQ of this week is right there. Do we need it? Okay, it will just stay, but it should not confuse us. All it's done is created some support for. So should I have it there? It's okay. We do have rules that will help us stay, and I think that's it. So let's go down to the 1 minute and pull up our 30 minutes indicator right there. All this all what it does is just show us on the 1 minute we are able to see these ranges, that 30-minute candles, right? So I'm able to monitor the 30-minute time frame from the 1 minute just by looking at this. So this is from here to here is one 30-minute candle, and you get the point. This was a very, very high, extremely high probability trade. We traded above the previous 4 hour. We've hit a high time frame level, and then we start breaking these lows. Bruh, you just enter anywhere. Like, there's no formula to this. Once we break whatever low you see, you're in, stop loss in place, and hit your targets. That would have been a beautiful trade. And but my trading time is from 12. I think maybe I need to be in front of my charts by 11 just to see if I can get some actions in time. But sometimes they do happen at 12, sometimes at 10:30, sometimes at 11. So in this case, we've missed this, but this is a high, very extremely high probability trade right here. This one, when I enter and it hits my stop loss, I'm usually like, that was totally worth it. But that would have been a beautiful win. So let's wait and see if we can get a good trade. Now I'm suspecting that looking like on a bigger time frame, there's no inefficiency down here, so I'm thinking that they might need to go up a little bit if the intention is to go down further. So if I can get an entry here, then I'll engage and then take out my position up here if I'm right. Otherwise, now we just wait for our entry signal and be ready to make some money. Now let me see what the brothers are doing. US500 up here and US100 down here. They are all bearish, and you can see they're kind of looking similar. No, this is the 5-minute time frame. US30 looks different from all of them. Interesting. Very interesting. So they are in the lower part of the previous 4-hour candle, which is this box, and this one is up here. So I'm thinking this one will come up here and then try to go and catch up with these guys, or this one is already done with what it needs to do down here, and these ones are down here and then go catch up with this guy, meaning we could have a bullish afternoon. I usually like when all of them are in the same position, but this box right here is the same as this one, and they usually move the same, so we're seeing some discrepancies right now. But as you can see, this leg and this one is the same as this one. They're just in different positions, so I don't like seeing this line. So let me draw this box. Then get rid of that indicator and also this one, and then we can just watch them like that. So now if I don't see a trade by 12:15, I'll have to wait until 12:30, and my computer has started on. Until 12:30 we have to be very extremely patient in this game. We wait for price to come to us, we don't chase price. And what does it say? 10 a.m. Church. This should be up to 11, not 10. It's all good though, and it's hanging. Thank you so much for those watching the stream. Appreciate. Kindly leave a like. What happened here now? Oh, there you go. So now we're just waiting for entry signal, which will look something like this, right? Once we trade below this low, right? This is the previous 30, the 11:30 to 12 p.m. candle. Once we trade below it, and then the come back inside the range. I will look for them to create a high up, a swing high, and then trading back up. If we do trade above the high, that will be my entry signal to go up. Who's calling me on an unknown number? Nope, I don't know who you are. Right there. So my entry is gonna be at this high, stop loss at the farthest low, and then aim for my 1:2. And then of course we'll do some trade management. But we are too bearish. Now this is kind of what I've been trying to get, how to hop onto, when the trade is moving. I just find it so hard. The reason is I've taken a loss before where I thought the market will keep on going down, and I took a sell, and then the market came and traded below that previous 30-minute low, and then went inside the range. It gave me my entry signal, but then again I was stuck because I know, no, we're gonna keep on going down, and I ended up losing that trade. So whenever I see those trades, I usually just leave them alone, and some they do work out. Actually, a lot of them do, but it's important to stick to your rules. Oh, like this one right here is beautiful, but now we wait. This is time distortion. See how they're going up and down, up and down, up and down. Is someone, when they saw this going up, they bought. When they saw this going down, they came out of the buy, and then they sold, and then going up, they bought. And then now it's coming down, they sell, and this market can drain you if you're not careful, and they can just stay there and then now do like a fake sweep and then shoot up. So now this fake sweep here is what we wait for, right? Once we see that and they come back inside the range, the probability of them going up is much higher. So when they're playing these games, we just wait for them to finish playing their games. But once they come outside of a range and then get back inside of that range, there's a high probability that they'll continue going up, kind of like what we've seen here. Let me see if I can see another example. This right here would have been an example of a loss, because they see what they were doing, then came out of this range and they came in. I would have entered at that low right there, my stop loss at that high, and that would have been a loss. But then again, I know something, when a candle has no wick right there, you have to be careful. So that would have been a low probability entry for me. And then this 4 hour has not yet closed, so yeah. Let me see another example that would have worked. This one right here was good because we came out and then we came back in right here, but this was an open. This one here is beautiful. Look at this. See, just 1 week outside of that range, came back in. My entry is right there. That would have been a win. Anyway, let's see if we can. Now, I like this. I really do like this, but everybody else is going down. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to engage. I'll still engage because rules are rules. We've traded below this 30-minute range. This is a swing high right here. If they happen to come and trade to that swing high, I am in, and then whenever they have the latest low will be my stop loss, and then aim for 1:2. Pull up my trade management tool like that, like that, something of the sort. Once they get to 1:1, reduce our risk by half. Once they get to 1.5, we completely remove the risk. 1:2, we close the whole trade, or take out 80% to 90% of the trade. But as of now, we are too bearish. Damn, Jesus. The only other imbalance is this one. Wow. Market is moving without us. So this would have been a good example of taking a sell that will work, but yeah, consolidation right here. Yeah. Consolidation right there makes sense to come out of that consolidation. Now we do have a fair value gap here, so we can see them come back up and then keep on going down to this small little gap over here right there, but this is not in our books for now. Looking at the 5 minute, let's see if we have other imbalances. Yes, we do have this one and this one. Do I want to mark them? No. And then I think we do have us. No, it's completely locked. Okay, that's okay. Wow. So anybody who took a sell here, they are enjoying these profits. So this one was taking the previous 4-hour low right there. Yeah, this one should be up to 11. And should start at 7, starting at 6. So good. So that indicator needs to be updated. It has some discrepancy. So going back to the 1 minute, we're now in discount, right? The previous 4 hour we're in this zone. We should only be looking for buys, but we have to keep in mind that we are bearish. The market is going down, so we could be fighting a strong current that is going down. So what time is it? I have to wait for 12:30. I don't feel safe taking a trade anymore, but 12:15 sometimes can offer some beautiful trades to the downside. So far the order flow is bearish, but this is just too clean over here, too clean for me. But this yeah, why am I having too clean? But arguably this one is way above this one, so that's enough. Anybody who had like a stop loss up here, anybody who maybe had a stop loss up here has been taken out with that small whatever right there. That one tick, it's taking them out, especially if your broker has a big spread. Now this right here should be an entry, go up, but I am not confident whatsoever. That right there can be a good entry to go up, but nah, I'll wait for this 30-minute close. I think that can put us in a better position, because if we do have that entry, we can see the market just come up, tag us in, and then drop down and check us out. So We are in the discount, yeah. These guys have taken the previous 4-hour low. So using the same logic here, how we took out this previous 4-hour high and then we came back into the range, could be the same with these guys. They've already taken that 4 hours, so if they do come back inside the range, you can see the market just shoot up. And even though this is not so high probability in my opinion, it's still an entry. And because these ones have made that obligation, since maybe they can be going up, then this entry can work. I'll follow my intuition on that one. I'll just wait. That is a new word. I mean, it's not a new word, but let me make sure. Intuition, the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reason. My intuition. Ooh, baby. My Noah, something is telling me, nope. But then again, that something will keep you from good trades, and that something will also keep you from taking good trades as well. Wait, that's the same thing I just said. That Noah will keep you from taking good trades, and it will also have you take trades that are outside of your trading strategy, and they lose just because you felt, oh, this is the trade. I don't think this market works like that. It is just to, if you see this, do this. If you don't see this, then don't do this. If else, I feel like if else is the language for this game. If you see this, do this. Else, do this. And we are still going down. So the other thing that we can see is maybe just come all the way down here and then look to see if we can go up. Now I'm gonna pull up the daily candle, and this one right here. If we go to the daily time frame, you can see it's the same. So this indicator kind of helps us to monitor whatever candle you choose on a lower time frame. For example, for the 1 hour candle, this one right here, and it looks the same as it looks on the 1 hour. So now I said something that if we do trade below this down candle of this 1 hour before it went up, then we are likely to be bullish. So in this case, I think for now the overall trend could be bullish, but we've just reached another high time frame level over there. So I'm betting on a retracement and then going down and then go down further. So that retracement is where I can look for my entry for the day. Now this is again another good strategy. This is where this 1 hour candle opened, and you see that we went up and then immediately came down to the open price. So today will be the third day that this thing would have been consistent, and then look for 1:2 and then leave a runner. An easy strategy, but yeah, has its losses too, because sometimes they do fake a lot. Now so this is the daily candle, right? Let me just this is the daily candle, the 1 day. So this was the opening price, and it just went up straight, and the whole daily candle is being reversed. That is nuts. What in the world is going on? Okay, so I think this is this is where we could be going to, that daily line over there. Maybe we'll see. Yo, my guy, where is it? I need to have that level. Yeah, here. Send it to 1 p.m. I do believe if we do come up here, we should be able to see some reaction to the upside. So as of now, we'll just wait and see what these guys are doing. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Yeah, let's keep on learning this thing. The potential is just too much. A little bit tricky to learn and also easy at the same time, but once you get a grip of it, it's super simple. Super simple, super simple. Wait, it's not tricky, it's easy. So this is the this level right here, which is the previous for our low, is a nice place to, if you took a shot here, then down here is a good place to offload some of your position. We took bearish. Let me see. Forex factory. Do we have any news? No. No, we don't. Nope. Wait, did I miss something? Maybe no. We had some news at 8:30 a.m. My guy, did you send some that brother? It's not 327. Oh. Where's BST? Right here. There we go. Okay, so this is what I'm suspecting will happen. I think we'll get a beautiful long. I'm suspecting that. So this range is about to close. The 12 to 12:30 p.m. candle is about to close. If we trade below it and then they come and tag this low and maybe even tag into this, then if they come back inside the range, we should be able to pull like a 1:2 real quick, get in, get out. So because I feel like this move needs a retracement. That's what I'm thinking. But man, everybody who was going long here with this down candle and whatever, they're just about to, because their stops are down here. I do believe there's someone who took a trade from somewhere here. Their stop loss is here, and they are aiming for a continuation of this candle. So their stops are being hunted right now. So I believe once those stops are taken, we can see, the market shoot up a little bit, and we can take advantage of that. So let's see. We have 1 more minute to the closure of this range, and we'll see how that goes. Let me get rid of this daily whatever candle. So let's see. Let me see the 5 minutes. We do have this zone over here where we can likely see the market. If we do get that retracement, to likely come here, and going past this might be an issue of seeing the way we are. We have this force going down, so we can retrace here and then they can keep on going down. Now that move, if it does happen, coming back here is what we are going to be taking advantage of. And I like that right there is really good. So let me see. So this range is closed. Now all I'm looking for is the market to trade, come below this low. It would be nice if they do also come and take out this 4-hour low. Once we go inside the range, create a swing high for me. That high right there is my entry to see if we can get to this level over here. And my computer is acting up, so that is kind of what I'll be looking for. The low can form anywhere outside, down here or whatever. So far that's the whatever that we're looking at. The first low, the first swing high that they have is up here. So once we trade below here, that will be my entry. See if we can come up here. That's it. That's what we wait for. If we don't see that, then no trading. Now I'm gonna do this, looking for targets. See this series of these up candles, we are likely to come back up there, but because they're together, I usually go to the next higher time frame. In this case it's the 10-minute, and then now it's 1, so I'll take that week and I will mark it just like that. The market is going, yo, my guy. Uh, hey, I don't know why we are hanging like this. I thought it was because of OBS being on a whatever. So just like that, and then that can be like our final goal when we get, not really our final, but a must place to take out some partial. I like that. See what we do. I like that. See how we've taken that low, but that was too slim. But so that low right there is gonna be my entry trigger if we do come back in. And if we take a loss, then it's a worth it loss. And then 1:2 is gonna be like somewhere here, depending on where the low is. And then we have to take out 80% and then take out another chunk once we get to this zone over here. So we'll see how that plays out. I like what we have so far, so I'm going to position myself because we've already taken that low trade. Let's create a new order. We are risking 1% of the account as usual, and the stop loss so far is 1281. Stop loss goes over there, and buy stop, and I am late, but I'm in now. This is I would have loved, yo, why are we hanging now? I would have loved if we came down a little bit, because to take out this low. But this is also something else I've seen. Just when they're about to take that low, because that could be their major target, they can just get there and then retrace, and then now come and blow off that area like it never existed. Otherwise, this is not very high probability, but my rules have been met. We've traded below the previous 30-minute range. We are in the discount of the previous 4-hour candle. We've created a swing high right there, and so we engage. And I am seeing a swing that is even closer. No, it hasn't closed, so my entry has to be there. Yeah, we're only doing 1%. A buy, stop. Beautiful. Okay, let's see if this works. And then 1:2 is where we're taking off a huge chunk, which is gonna be somewhere right there. Let's see how this works. These guys are too bearish. The probability of this not working is somewhat high, but rules are rules, my guy. So that is 1 point. Yo, 1 full percent. Thank you. There's a high probability will come up here, so but still 1:2 is 1:2. Okay, so we're going down further. So good. So good. So my stop loss has to be below that low. And this is actually the newest swing high. Normally, because of slippage, we kind of get filled further up, but sometimes it does fill me in at the exact position. 5 minutes. The best bet would be if we did come down here, but then again, US30. Will they come here immediately? I believe they're going to do some sort of manipulation, come up and then out, come and pass down. But then again, who knows? Who knows? We are ready. Is there something I'm missing? So that right there is gonna be, if the next candle closes bearish, that's gonna be a new swing high. Okay, all daily high. I don't know what those levels are. Okay, so that's the latest swing high that we have. We have 1, 2, 3, and I love that it's like a trend line right there. Suspicious, very suspicious, very suspicious. Why is my computer hanging? I have no idea. MacBook Air, the rich also cry. Okay, oh no, it hasn't closed. Oh, what will these guys do? Sometimes they can just come and do mwah, it's now 12:37 p.m. If we don't see any expansion to the upside, and then it gets to around 12:50, most probably this is, if they do tag me in and they don't, shoot up directly, then okay, scratch that. Now I like this because that's no, this one has to close. It has to close. How many seconds left? Yeah, I wish there was a way I could get rid of those labels, lines. I really don't need to see all this because it shows me the price. I never worry about the price, so this is not needed. If I can find a way to get rid of that. Now this one closes in the next 12 seconds. Even if it's hidden, we can still see, and I'm suspecting that this is now going to be our low, but the next candle needs to whatever. I like that. So now that's our area, and that's our new low right there, if it doesn't keep on going down. So we are just too near to take out this previous 4-hour low. What's the probability that they'll go up before taking this low? It's not high. It's a high probability that they'll take out this low. Now looking at this can be a good sell right there. Okay, this could be like a good place to sell and make some quick bucks. Actually, if you just want to come in and get out. For example, I can have my entry where the market is right now and my stop loss up here, and then I can go for a 1:1, like right there, and then when it gets there I can just break even, and then to see if they can go down further. Actually, let's just have it there virtually. You can still fail anyway, so you're just taking a bet on what's most likely to happen, but this low is likely to be run now that we've come too close to it. So there we go. Seems like it would be in the whatever. So 1:1 is just right there. So this is a virtual entry. So since it's just 1:1, I don't think I would take the money. What I would have done is just about ATP right there. I would break even, right, and then see if I can get like a 1:2 or something. So right there is 1:6. That being like quick in and out, you want to get out at 1.5, 1.6, or take out 80%. That would have been a very quick win based on what it's likely to do to take that low. No, so now to me there's a high probability now to go in. That is what I want to see. But on such days, we can just see the market can keep on going down. Looking at the daily candle, no week daily candle. So we've taken out that low. My entry is still up here. My stop loss needs to be below there. No, risking 1%, my guy. So let's see if we can. So this is how the position looks now so far, and there we are going back inside the range. That's kind of a big stop loss over there. To be smart, I think we can do a 1:1. So, oh my god, did you see that slippage? Oh my god, instead of filling me here, they filled me all the way up here. That is not good. That is just some market wickedness. That is not fair. So my original entry was supposed to be over there, so that is what I'm going to be using as my trade management. Still break even when we get here. And 1:2 is all the way up here. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna hold to this zone over here. That is me ditching my plan. Previous 4-hour low has been taken, so we already know that. I'll just leave it there, and then instead of delete, I will hide it. Okay, we do have this fair value gap here, this gap. Let's hope it holds. If it doesn't hold, then we still have some push to the downside. Now, am I feeling this trade? Not so much, but is what it is. What time it is? What time is it? It's 12:43 p.m. Let me get rid of this. That's the position we are in right now, so I'm gonna hide that. And this thing can still work, just so you know. But that stop loss is too huge for my liking. So once we get to this spot over here, because this is my trade management thing over here, which looks something of the sort. So we've now been profits, but because of that entry, it played me over there. So my original entry was at that high, my stop loss at this low. 1:1 is right there. I will still break even. No, I'll reduce my risk by half once we get at this spot here. When I'm winning, I like to have this thing. When I'm losing, I don't want to see it. So the entry actually is like this. That is where we entered. What's the probability of this thing working? 10 minutes. This is the last up candle before we go down. We've taken this previous low, so yeah, there's a high probability that we can see this market go up. Now we do have an issue here, because this is a 5-minute fair value gap that just formed over there. Now that right there is gonna be acting, it's gonna be offering some resistance, so we have to keep that in mind. Let's just hope that the 1 p.m. volatility will just push through it. As of now, we do have some problems here, and let me get rid of this line so I have a much cleaner chart. There we go. Problem. Oh boy. Okay, now we are losing. Get rid of that. All right, let's just chill here and see. I like it when my entries, price just tags me in and shoots up. Once it starts coming down like this, then yeah, that's our last line of defense. If we trade below this candle, below that open line, then low probability. That's on the 1 minute time frame. The last down candle before we shot up, especially if they do come and close below the half of this candle, then the probability is very low. Otherwise, this one right here is a nice place to get some additional entries, right? And we can get a better RR if our trade wins. But those games, yeah, they kind of catch up with me, especially if it loses. You end up losing more than you're supposed to lose, so we'd rather just go slow but steady. Remember, we are overall bearish, meaning there's like a huge train, going down. So this is us trying to counter that move, hoping that we can get some, like a good retracement up to here, and then they can keep on going down, because the market, will come down, will go down, and then breathe, go down further, breathe a little bit. So my entry here is betting on that, that breathing to relax from this move, and then see if they can keep on going down. Now, the other thing that makes this low probability is how we have no wick down here. But then again, how is that a problem anyway? Anyway, let's see. Now, we're just about to get to around 10 minutes to 1 p.m. and there's usually a volatility, like a volatility injection, if I can call it, where you can see price just move to one side abruptly, and it's usually like 10 minutes before 1. It can be any time after 10 minutes before 1, right? Now in this case, are they likely to shoot down or will they shoot up? So yeah, if they shoot up, then we should be ready to take profits real quick, because what we can see is them just shoot up and then come back down immediately, right? So we'll be watchful for that. But this is the worst entry ever. But that was not on me, that was the market. So we still have some unfinished business over here. 1 minute to 1 to 1 minute, 10 minutes to 1. Anytime from now we can see some huge move. These guys are very bearish, bullish, bearish. What will happen, my guy? Currently in the money, currently out of money. There was 4 people in the stream, now it's 2. Amazing. Now, I used to like this formation where we have like a swing low and a lower low and a higher low. Once we cross this high, like which one now? Can't even remember that strategy. Low, lower low, higher low. The highest high in between that whatever, which would be this high right there. That was my like a trigger to look for an entry. Then I'd go to the higher low and that high, and I would place my trade like at the 3/4 position over here. So it would look something like this, and my stop loss below this low, and then I start praying for the market to work. to work. So right now, behold, work. The good thing about that is the RR sometimes is really good. The risk to reward ratio was really good, but most of the time, it would come so close to my stop loss. Now, like this one, that would have been a loss. Now, oh my god, we can see an instant push to the downside. Shoop! Or going up. They have stayed for so long in here. So yeah, the problem is this 5-minute firm, of which, wait a minute, I still haven't gotten to it. What was I drawing? It's up here. Honestly guys, this is a high probability trade that we've traded below this 4-hour low, but I have no idea. Let's just wait and see what price wants to do. Yeah, this is not good. That red box represents my stop loss zone. The stop is why is it 569? I'm risking more than 1%. 1.3, that's okay. Should be 1%. Wait a minute, that was because of slippage. So slippage also costs you in terms of your stop loss. Wow, stop loss, whatever, it becomes bigger. I didn't know that. Always something to learn every day. My initial risk was 1%, but because of slippage, it's now 1.3. We still haven't seen that volatility happen. I don't think that was enough. So anytime from now, what do you think these guys will do? What do you think they will do? What do you think will happen? What do you think will happen, my guy? Once we hit that over here, break even, here, break even. Once we hit this pool, we're likely to come back here. I don't know, we'll see. Consolidation, we went down back into this range, but we still haven't crossed that high. How does it look like on the 5-minute? Okay, let me add some, something that can give me some hopes here. This down candle is a 5-minute bearish order block. So as long as we stay above it and not close below the half of it, then there's a high probability that we are in a good trade. If they do close below it, below that half, then yeah, it can still work, but the probability becomes low and low. So as long as we stay above the half of that, whatever, the half of this candle, then we are looking good. So that is what is it? Oh my god, what am I doing? 5 blah blah EQ. Yep. Okay, now I'm not moving anymore. Now let's watch price. This is too much. Let's get out. So as long as we stay below, above that half, we are good. I still haven't seen that volatility. It can happen anytime 10 minutes to 1 or 10 minutes from 1 p.m. to 1:10 p.m. PST. So anytime it can happen. The last 3 days, actually the whole of last week, it happened like 10 minutes before 1, if I'm not wrong. Yesterday it was 10 minutes before 1. The day before yesterday it was the same. Way before 10, like 10 minutes before. So today, if this was the only injection that has happened, then you may just see some consolidation. Otherwise, this comes with trading at the end of the day. Guys, go back, please. do have a 1 minute order block inside of a 5 minute inside of this candle. Now I'm looking for everything that can work. Inside of this candle, we do have this one. Yeah, babe, let's go. But we do have a problem here. This 5 minute is going to be an issue. I wish it was not there. That's gonna be a problem. Anyway, we followed our rules, so let's just wait for the market to play out. If we're wrong, we're wrong. If we're right, we are right. The other thing I can do, since we're just spending too much time in here, I can just have those levels hardwired, if that's a word. Like I can just say, hey, that is 1:1, break even, reduce risk by half, and then that is 1.5, break even, and then take out 80%, but then again, that's too much. Don't you think? Is it too much? Will it be easier for the eyes? Let's find out. Yeah, no. Actually, let's do it. The market is doing its thing. Sheesh. Guys, where are you going? That is the wrong direction. That is the wrong direction. Come on. Yeah, it looks weird. Let me just write break even. And then 80% off. 80% off. So left. And then right here is the final whatever. That's okay. Yep, that's it. And we have our levels right there waiting for us, and I think we can have this in the middle, right? In the center, yeah. Market is playing games with us. There we go. There we go. Good job. Go, 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 go. Yep. And then this is, we'll also be taking something, half of what, actually, break even. What is 80% of 190? Woo! There we go. That is good. These guys are ripping us off, let me tell you the truth. Because our entry should have been here. But anyway, I'm crying. I need to know what is 80% of. Woo. Oh yeah. We have to overcome this hurdle. So this is that volatility, of 1 p.m. right? See how it just went up? The problem is sometimes it goes one side and then completely goes the other way. But sometimes it does keep on going up. So let's just hope today is one of those days. Nice. I saw the move again. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I was late, but I waited for 7:30. It was then 8 a.m. Yeah. If you're the one who's watching, that is a strategy, I'm telling you. What is 0.8 of 190? It is 152. So here at 80% off, I have to put my TP to take a partial of 80, 180, 152. That represents 80% of this position. See, this is what I was talking about, these guys. And it's going to be a sell limit because we are selling some of these units that we bought, right? And this is what I was talking about. But then again, we do have a fair value gap here. So let's see if that is what is being worked. And then they keep on going up. If not, then just take that loss. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Yo, this is that volatility injection. This is how it looks like. It's usually just one candle that rips off. So they massaged us a little bit. Wow, it's now working for us. Ooh. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my jeez. I think they're just going to hit my ceiling limit. So by now I should be at break even. Oh my god. What? Yo, it's just right there. Keep on going up. Okay, we are about to hit my sell limit. I feel like, yeah. And right there, we should also take something off because this is kind of where, I was talking about the final goal where you can get there and then just, So let's just do, oh my gosh. I'm going to take like a half of what's left, 19. And then now we're good. Wow. Oh my god. What? That was beautiful. My god. 5k and a half of what's left. So now we could care less of what's going on. And you can see that target right there. So I'm still, taking some more data to kind of, be comfortable with taking the whole, or maybe just not take 80% off here, but take it up here. So it moved so fast, there was no need for trade management. Otherwise, when they got here, we're supposed to reduce that risk by half, and then here we break even, and then here 80% off, and they're still plowing up. God knows where they're going to. Oh, these levels up here, maybe. Oh my god. These are the moments I live for in trading. Oof. Wow. So this one came down so fast but turned around. So it worked in our favor today, where the injection is one side and then turns around. So this is that 1 p.m. mayhem. So today it happened at I thought this was it, but it did happen at 1 or 2 p.m. and we shot up. So what you do from here is you have to journal, right? I do have a lot of these examples, so I'm done journaling, but you want to journal what time did you enter and what time did you see it expand. Did you follow your rules? Did you, beautiful. And we're still going up, and I'll leave that position in there to do whatever. So let's start cleaning up. We don't need all this. That was just for, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save this so tomorrow I don't have to keep on drawing them again. And I feel like they're good to be there for illustration. Now the other area we can be going to is, remember this this inefficiency. We are already in one inefficiency, but we do have these ones here. See how there's a series of candles. You can go down to a higher time frame. It's still at least there's now 1, 2, 3 together. Then go to the next higher time frame, 2, and then the next higher time frame where it's just there's nothing. So at this point we have this one here. So that is going to be, in my opinion, the next goal over there. But remember what I said also is it makes sense but then again we took this low. But then this is a gap that they can come to and then keep on shooting down, but we could care less. We already made our bread for the day. Whatever it is they want to do, good for them, but for now I feel like that is the final goal up there. Do they need to keep on going up further? I don't think so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a buy limit at that level. You saw how I got to that level, and I'm going to take just like what am I doing? I'm buying, so I want to sell limit over half of this. What is a half of 19? 9 times 2, 18. So we're gonna have, let me take a big chunk, 10 units. So sell limit, sell always, whatever. So what's gonna happen if we do get to that level? We'll take 10 units of what is left of 19, and then we'll have a small runner now. It can do whatever it wants to do. Otherwise, that was a good win. Actually, do you think we should take a little bit right now? No worries, that account is doing so good. Wow, that was a good win. Beautiful win. And I'm done. If I was desperate, since we've traded above this high, if they do create another low, I would take that sell, simply because we've entered this pool over here, which on a 1 hour time frame, we do have that fair value gap right there. That can, be a good place to offer resistance to shoot down a little bit. And then looking at the previous 4 hour, we're now in the premium, right? Wow, that was good. That was really good. Wow, yes, wow. Anyway, that's it for me. What I'm gonna do is I'll leave it running, or I'd like to do something else with the computer. Wow, that was a good trade. Okay, let me save this. Sorry. So I don't have to keep on drawing them all the time. So wait a minute, it's already there. Half a sell, but I prefer the way it was. So one break even. Okay, we already have them. Oh, but I like the way they look like right now. So let's rename them. So number one, this one, I'll have it saved as that guy. Yo, what am I doing? No, you have to come here and say save as, and then you choose what you had set it as before. It will ask if you want to replace, and you say yes. And then here, break even, same thing, save as, and then it will ask you, do you want to replace? Yes. And then let's add this one. It's going to be number 3. Then save, no, 80% off, and then you say save as. It's gonna be number 3, 80% off. That's it. Beautiful. So let's say I have it back to whatever, something else. I can just come and do click there, and then I just choose what I want it to be, 80% off. Boom. So we don't have to keep on drawing and naming those things all over. So that's it, and I'll just have it there for tomorrow's review. But for now, I think we will get up here and get a little bit more of that juice. Now let's clean up the charts. All of today's business, let's group it to one group like that, and voila, everything disappears. Take out all these indicators, we don't need them anymore until tomorrow. Previous day high, which I don't really care, I'm not taking any more trades. And thank you so much, US whatever and US whatever. I'll see you tomorrow. And just like that, we have clean charts, 4 hour, daily, monthly, clean. So nobody can say we are disorderly. Looking at the 15 minutes, we do have this imbalance. that would be a nice place to mark to see if they'll go there. But honestly speaking, once you get your win, just close your charts and you're done for the day. If I want to see what I was doing today, my marks are over there. This is kind of what I was looking for. It kind of happened much later, right there. We did take out that liquidity that was taken out. I don't like to mark this because those are just things that I use on short-term basis. Otherwise, we could. That was a win. This trade is now seeing a potential of 1:2.79, and we did get a very bad entry because of slippage. Otherwise, it will be looking at 1.4. So those are some of the things that we have to be wary of, and that is why I was saying, whenever I pull out my my trade management system, my trade management tool, you have to make sure that you're using it from the original entry, right? So from that low to the original entry. Otherwise, if I was to use whatever entry that they gave me right now, it would have worked, yeah, where I would have broken even here. But just imagine that the intention was not to go all the way, right? So, and maybe they got to somewhere and then came back, you didn't have the chance to break even. So you want to use your your original entry and just take whatever it is they give you. That is something that I noticed from a challenge I was doing, and I lost on breaking even on one of the challenges, and it ended up taking me out because I switched to the entry that they gave me. So that was me playing to the tunes of the market. It's not supposed to be like that. You have to play to your own tune. I mean, what the market gives you, does that make sense? Whatever. Yep. So we do have a sell limit over there. It's only 10. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of it, and then since I wanted to take something out, I'm just going to close that partial. Instead of closing 10, let me close 9, and I don't have to worry. So that was me like taking that whatever that I want to take up there, and now that's good. 436. We've made a total of 7K for the day. Wow, Jesus Christ! In what? I should have waited. Okay, I should have waited, but it's all good. A win is a win. Now, the only one thing left is now, let me position where I think could be the last TP area, assuming that this is the only retracement that they needed to do before they continue with a bullish move. So where do you think the market is likely to go to? And that is where I'll place my TP. I think we are now likely to come and attack this high over here on a daily time frame, and that is where I'll place that final runner, the TP, which will be up there. How's that possible? 37K. How's that? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And so that high right there, let's see on a weekly. On a weekly, we've taken out this week, so it's probably now gonna be attacking this high, but we don't want to be greedy. So this high right here, we've already taken out this high, so the next high is this one. That is where I'll have my final TP if we do get all the way up there for an additional 1900. As of now, my stop loss can be at break even or a little bit up. Let me see if I can just have it at this low in case they do retrace. Then but what's the probability that they will want to come down here? It's very high, so I'm risking only, I'm supposed to break even, but it's okay. If we lose, it's gonna be like $300, which can be taken care of there. So we're good. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. That was a good win, and that was Trader Marera, and I'm out. If you took that trade with me, you can type a W in there. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will leave this running. So let me bring back today's shenanigans. You can watch it from the 5 minute. No. I want something that is showing this win. So the market closes at 2, right there. Right there. We will have market close, and I don't want to type this again tomorrow, so let me save it. And this is the first entry. Market close right there. Beautiful. Well, I can have that in blue. And this should be in red. Do I need to do a review? I'll do the review tomorrow. Otherwise, we're good, and we're still in this thing. I like to have this on where I took the. So I took out a huge chunk at 1.28, which is perfectly okay. Before, I wouldn't do that. I'd have to have it get to 1:2. But with that mentality, man, you're gonna see a lot of losses. You'll see money and then let it go. So it doesn't matter. Originally 1:2 was right there, right? If I put this down, 1:2 was right there, but because of slippage, that will still be my area to get out, even though it's now worth 1:2.8. I feel with that mentality, you're always gonna be winning. You're gonna be win, because money is money. Yo, that was Trader Mavera, and I'm out. That right there was a beautiful win. So how much have we made? A lot. We are killing this demo account right there. So anyway, whatever. I'm out. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for those who joined in. Tomorrow we do the same thing again and again. Same thing over and over and over. Trader Mavera, and I'm out. Oh, wait a minute. I have to sort out this thing. I'll be right back. Change that to that. Thank you for watching, and Trader Mavera, and I'm out. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Please leave a like and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Now, this time it will work. There you go.